we are back and we have empties. So you may have seen my first empties video. I did one for the first 6 months of the year. I also added up how much everything cost and figured out what the value of the products that I used up were. And we're doing the same thing for the last 6 months of the year. So I've got 3 baskets full of empties. I'm gonna go ahead and sort them into some sort of category, possibly. And then I'm going to add up the value of all of these empties and decide, did I end up using up more products in the first half of the year or the second half of the year? Because I'm just kind of curious about that. And that's going to take me a little while because these baskets are, the baskets are full. There's 3 of them and they're full. And in case you were curious, I actually got these baskets from Target. I love them. I use them all the time. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and start dividing some of this stuff up so we can just look at it by categories and I can tell you my opinions on everything. So hold on while I do that. I had to sit back because there are quite a few in here. Okay, so we're gonna start off in probably not the most exciting category ever, but but it's important. Every empty is important to me. So we are going to start with cleansers, face exfoliators. I love a good exfoliator. I think I've got some makeup cleansers in here as well. So kind of to start off, I change up my routine quite a bit. This half of the year, I end up going back into face cleansers instead of a more mild approach, which is what I was doing in summer, where I didn't use like a traditional cleanser. I used kind of just the cleansing treatment from Fresh. So I did end up using up this little guy, the Fresh Kombucha cleansing treatment, which I really enjoy using quite a bit. But this year I went back to cleansers. So I used up the little mini of the kombucha cleansing treatment. And then I switched over to Osea. Osea is a brand that I discovered this year and just kind of fell in love. And I have so many minis. They keep coming out with the cutest little like travel packs with all these minis in them. And I bought quite a few of them. So yes, but I used them too. So I used up 3 of the minis of the Ocean Cleanser. Now, before you say, wait, Lauren, there's stuff still in there. I tried so hard to get everything out for this one, and it wasn't going to happen. It just wasn't going to happen. I got out as much as possible, and then I said, I'll move on to the next one, because again, I have so many of these. So I did. I feel like I used up 3. We're counting it as 3. I also talk about how much I love exfoliators. So I used up a mini and a regular size of the Kate Somerville Exfoliate, which is a really nice exfoliator. I do like this one. I will say, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I do share these with my husband. My husband loves exfoliating his face. I turned him onto that this year, so he did help me finish these 2 off. So I gotta give him some credit on these ones. This one looks like it just got chewed on, which it didn't. It didn't. It just traveled with me to a couple places. And this is the Philosophy Micro Delivery Exfoliating Face Wash. Again, another exfoliator. I really, really like this one. This is one of my favorite exfoliators. So I used up a mini. Poor guy. Looks like he's really gone through it. I also do kind of a double cleanse at night when I remove my makeup. So one of the cleansing oils I used was from Fresh. This is the Sea Berry Nourishing Cleansing Oil. This one is fantastic. It's a great cleanser. And it really does get your makeup off. You have the traditional, oh, there's like a little bit in there. There's like a tiny bit. It doesn't count, guys. Come on. You know that's not enough for one use. Okay, this is the Garnier Skin Active Micellar Cleansing Water. You know this. You might love it. You might hate it. I personally don't love it. I don't love what it does to my face afterwards, what it makes my face feel like. But I like traveling with it. So I used up a little one of that one. And then I also used up one of the Pharmacy Green Clean makeup removers. And this is great. This is a great product. So yeah. I did a lot of eye masks this year. So I used up this box of 5 masks. This is from the brand Black. I think I got this in my FabFitFun brand bag. Did not love this one. This actually made my eyes burn a little bit, so I won't be reordering those. The ones I do really like are from Wander Beauty, and these are the Baggage Claim Rose Gold Eye Masks. First of all, they're rose gold, so they're fantastic looking, and I just really like them. And again, I think I got these on a deal from FabFitFun. So I went through 2 boxes of those. There's 6 pairs each. Yeah. I also used up this facelift in a bag from Skin Iceland, and it had all these different masks in it. They had one for your forehead, for your under eyes, for your smile lines, and it was just fun to use. I do like the masks from Skin Iceland. I also used up this rejuvenating eye gels from Patchology. There was quite a few in here. I want to say there's like 25 pairs? 15 pairs. Okay, I was not close. 15 pairs. So I went through this because I do like doing an eye mask in the morning. I really liked these. This is from Good Molecules. This is their caffeine energizing hydrogel eye patch. And these come in, oh wow, 30 pairs. So 60 patches in these, which is a great deal. And I like this a lot. You just have to know, don't try to put on makeup directly after using these. Wipe it off your eyes because it will not allow makeup to go over it. So yeah, used all that up. Skincare, I didn't go through as much as I normally do. I'm actually kind of surprised. It's been kind of a slow skincare 6 months, I guess. But the products that I did go through is I went through this C Firma from Drunk Elephant. This is the new way they're doing it. So they have the powder in this bottle, and then there's the liquid in here, and then you got to mix them together. And they did that so that it stayed fresh longer, which I actually do appreciate. So went through this. This is one of my favorite vitamin C serums that I have discovered. Another vitamin C serum that I used, though, was from Dr. Dennis Gross. This is 15% vitamin C firm and bright serum. This one was really good. I have no complaints for this one. I would definitely repurchase this one. I tend to go with what I know and love, and I really love the Drunk Elephant one, but I like this one. We have a Shiseido Essential Energy Day Cream. Again, I was trying to use up a bunch of my samples, so I used up this little guy. This one was good. I feel like I would need a bigger bottle, and I would just need to use it more to really get an idea of if I loved it or not. But from what I did use it, I did like it, so yeah. I also used up this little guy of the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream. If you have used this before, you know this has a very intense smell. So it wasn't bad, it just wasn't fantastic. It wasn't bad though. It wasn't bad. But I don't know if it's something that I would go out of my way to repurchase. I think I did buy one of the value packs for the holidays last year. I don't think I've used it yet. So I need to use it. But what I actually normally go for is my Drunk Elephant moisturizer. I use the Proteini Polypeptide Cream. It's kind of my favorite, and I have 2 minis. So obviously I was traveling with these guys. I'm working on a big tub right now, so you'll probably see that in my next empties video, but just 2 tiny ones for right now. I also used up this Cora Organics Nani Glow Face Oil. I love face oil. This one was a good one. I have no complaints. I don't know if I would repurchase it. I have quite a little oils though that I'm working on, so that's probably why. But I did like this one. I didn't find the scent to be like offensive or anything, because some of the oils can get pretty stinky, but this was nice. I'm also pretty proud of this one. This is the Cora Organics Bright Berry Vitamin C Eye Mask. And what's nice about Cora Organics is that what you can do is you can pop this insert out, which is what I'm going to end up doing, and then just buying a replacement insert. So I'm going to be keeping this packaging, which I absolutely love, and just buying an insert when I'm ready for a new eye cream, which is probably going to be in 30 years because I have so many and use so little of them. But I really liked this eye cream quite a bit. It was very, very good, very hydrating, and I was a big fan. Now we're moving on to hair products. I do not wash my hair very often. I try not to because it's such a hassle to dry because I have to blow dry it because I take showers at night. You can't sleep on wet hair because it's a mess in the morning. So I really love Olaplex. So I used up one of the mini number 4s of the Bond Maintenance shampoos, and I used a big one of the number 5 conditioner. And I always go through different sizes of these. I don't know why. Just normally I go through shampoo at a faster rate than I go through conditioner. So if you watch my first empties video, you'll probably see way more shampoo in there than conditioner. So I used those 2 up. I also used up one of the Coco and Eve Like a Virgin Super Nourishing Coconut and Fig hair mask. And I use this stuff a lot. I have like 4 backups. It is fantastic. It is so, so good. It just makes my hair feel so silky and conditioned. I use this stuff in lieu of conditioner quite a bit. I just love a good hair mask, and this is my favorite. So love this one. I also used up this mini of the Olaplex number 8 Bond Intense Moisture Mask. This was a good mask, but the Coco and Eve is better. So I'm not gonna buy this one. I have a couple travel size of some shampoo and conditioner. So this is the Moroccan Oil Hydrating Shampoo and Hydrating Conditioner. Did not like these. Found them to be more drying than any shampoo that I've used in a long time. So even though they're supposed to be hydrating, I did not find them to be hydrating really at all. So I will not be repurchasing these. It's kind of a struggle to finish those. I have a mini of the Coco and Eve hair mask because I believe I traveled with this one. I had to have it on me at all times. I also have a Chlorane Sun Radiance conditioner. I don't know where the shampoo is. Do I have a shampoo for it? Maybe not. Maybe I just used up this conditioner. I feel like I'm missing some stuff, but I'm gonna go check my closet, see if anything fell. But this was good. I really like how Chlorane smells. I think it smells really nice. And this is in Ylang Ylang. And yeah, I enjoyed this conditioner quite a bit. I also, oh God, it's so sticky. Okay. We've got some hair oil. This is the number 4. It's so sticky. Lumiere Diva Elixir Restore and Repair Oil. I always use a hair oil after I wash my hair, and this one was good, but as you can tell, the bottle, it's so gross right now. One of the products that I think was my favorite new product this year is this Perfect Shine Oil Mist from Nature Lab. And I used this when I was, let's see, straightening my hair is what I used this for. And it was fantastic. It smells great. It worked really, really well. And it left my hair feeling so silky. This is a fabulous product. I have some fun shower products. I really go through quite a few body exfoliators because I really enjoy a good body exfoliator. So I have quite a few in this pile. So to start off, we'll go over the one I hated the most. And this is the Osea Salts of the Earth Body Scrub. I also have the little travel guy that I traveled with. And I hated this one. I hated it. And it took me a long time to use it up because I was really not enjoying it. It's the kind of body scrub that leaves you feeling oily. And what's weird is that the Osea body oil is some of my favorite product of the year, probably. I use that stuff religiously. But what's nice about their body oil is it sinks into your skin. You don't feel oily. It feels great. This just left me feeling slippery. I was kind of scared I was going to eat it in the shower because it made the shower slippery. Will not repurchase this. Did not like this. Was a disappointment. On the other hand, I really enjoy the Way Scalp and Body Scrub. I don't use it as a scalp scrub. Maybe I should, but I haven't tried that yet. But I do really enjoy it as a body scrub. So really liked this one. I have a couple indie products. So this is from Mona Lisa. This is the Haunted Home Sugar Load Scrub. It's a fantastic scrub, really good, and it just smells amazing. Mona Lisa has great, great stuff. Another exfoliator is from House of Glow. This is another indie company I really like. This is in the fragrance Odette. It's a really, really good body scrub. It does not leave you feeling oily. It feels really nice. Really like this one. We also have the First Aid Beauty Bump Eraser. I get bumps on my arms, so I was hoping this stuff would help. It made a little bit of a difference, but not enough of a difference for me to rebuy. So I'm glad I tried it, but I don't really need it. We also have the Body Shop Coconut Shower Cream. Just smells amazing. Love this one. It's gone. It's dead. I used it all. We have a little of the Philosophy Raspberry Sorbet that I used when I was traveling. Also, we have the Sol de Janeiro Brazilian Foreplay Moisturizing Shower Cream that I used when I was traveling as well. And this one smells fantastic, but it is a very strong smell. And I have a big one I'm working on, and it might smell a little too much for me. I also have sunscreen. I actually have another sunscreen too that I used up, but I tossed because it would not fit in my bag. But this is the Kula Pina Colada Classic Sunscreen Spray. Smells amazing. Love this stuff. I was not kidding when I said the Osea body oil was one of the favorite products of the year. I finished up 3 of the minis. 2 of these came, I think they were freebies. I think these ones were like gifts with purchases. This size is the size that you can actually purchase online, but I don't believe you can purchase this size online. But either way, this is my favorite body oil. I have a big size now that I use every morning. It just sinks into your skin, makes your skin feel amazing. Really, really love it. I also tried out the Moroccan oil dry body oil. This is another good product. I did really like this one. I like the smell of this one. I have no complaints. I like this one. I also use some of the Osea Undaria Algae Body Butter. So I've got a little guy and a slightly bigger guy. And this is another good product. I really do like their moisturizers. This one's great. I don't know if I'd rebuy this one. I use a lot of the Sol de Janeiro Bum Bum cream that I like. I normally use this at night when I use it, and then I use the Osea oil in the morning, and it just is so hydrated. This stuff is good. It is really good. It's a little pricey though. Speaking of Sol de Janeiro, we have a couple of their Bum Bum creams in the classic scent. We've got like medium size, and then we have mini size, and then we have the Acai Body Power Cream, which I don't like the smell as much as the original. It's not bad, it's just not my favorite, but use those up. Another item from the Body Shop, also in coconut. Clearly I got the kit, but this is the Body Shop Body Butter in coconut, and it's great, and it smells like coconut, and I love it. Okay, we're on to makeup. Now, I really made it a goal this year to use up as much makeup as possible. So instead of bouncing around using all these different products, I would stick to a certain few. And then I realized I hated that. So I used up what I could. And I did dedicate myself to using up a few products that, were nearing the end of their life cycle. And this is what I got. So let's start with some liners. So we have the Hindash Hero Liner, which is a great black liner. I really enjoyed this one. I actually got this one in my Beautylist bag last year, and it took less than a year to use up, but I was using it pretty religiously. I really enjoyed this liner. It was great. We've got some pencil liners. We have the Victoria Beckham black liner. It is a fabulous eyeliner. Absolutely love this one. It comes with this little guy on the bottom, which I never used. But I love the pencils that you can sharpen. Like, I like the wooden pencils the best. And this is probably the best liner that I have ever used. So this is, again, by Victoria Beckham. This is in black. It might be the color Onyx, but I don't think that word exists on here anymore. I think it's gone. It's got sharpened off, but this is such a good liner. This is one of the products that I did purchase during Black Friday when they were having a sale, and I don't have any regrets because I'm going to use the new one up again because it's so good. Another fantastic black liner is the Hourglass 1.55 millimeter mechanical gel eyeliner in Obsidian. So good. Hourglass also fantastic black liner. So huge fan of those. They are easy to use up when you like them, Okay, so I have a couple setting sprays. I have the Urban Decay All Nighter in this size, which is 1 ounce, so not the big bottle. And I also have 2 tiny setting sprays, Mist and Fix from Makeup Forever. Definitely got these as samples somewhere along the way. So these are all great products. I like all of these. We also have the MAC Fix Plus. I use these a lot when I am applying like really loose shadows, and I use this to spray my brush down quite a bit. And I like it a lot. I do like the MAC Fix Plus, so yeah. Let's see. I wasn't sure where to include this guy as. He's not really makeup, but this is the Wrap Brow Eyebrow Enhancing Serum. And this guy is kind of strange because he works really well, but then when you stop using him, it just goes away. Like all the growth kind of disappears. It's very, very strange. So, but I like using it because when I do use it, it looks good, but I have to like constantly be using it to see a difference. So interesting about that one. We've got an eyebrow pencil. We have the Brow Pop from Kosas, and this is in the color taupe. And this is a fantastic eyebrow pencil. I think it's probably my favorite. I like it more than my Anastasia Beverly Hills one. Really, really like it. I actually have it in the color blonde as well, so I'm working on finishing up that one, but taupe was just my go-to, and the packaging is bright pink, and I love it. We've got this little guy. We have the Agave Lip Mask from Bite Beauty. I have a ton of these, and these are the old ones that have lanolin in them, so they're fantastic, and I love them. And obviously this guy was in my purse because he's just falling apart, but he was great while he lasted. We have an eye primer from Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is a great eye primer. I do really like this eye primer. Yeah. We have a couple primers. So we have this one from Rare Beauty. This is the Illuminating Primer. This is a fantastic primer. I was thinking about buying more of this, and then I looked at how many primers I had and decided to hold off before buying another one. I want to go through some more of my old products before I do, but I do want to repurchase this one. It's really, really good. I cannot get the rest of this out. I know there's stuff in there, but I am calling it because no matter what I did, it would not come out, and it was just, I was making a mess. It was getting all over everywhere. And I ended up actually buying a full size of this. This is the Dior primer, Dior Backstage Face and Body Primer. This is obviously a little guy, very, very tiny, but it's a great primer. So I do really like this one. I have a very, very tiny Anastasia Beverly Hills, and this is the like setting thing. It's just clear brow gel. It's like their setting gel, and this guy was just a mini. I don't know why all my stuff looks so dirty. It's because it's got little fingerprints all over it. But this is a fantastic product. I do love this product. I actually have the full size, but I used up the mini, so yay. And the item I am the most proud of, because it took me so long to finish. This is the Dior Backstage Face and Body Foundation. I have mine in the color 1.5 Neutral. And I had like less than a quarter left, and I made it my goal to finish it before the end of 2022. And while I succeeded, I really started to hate this product. Not because of the product itself, just because I wanted to use something else. I love variety. And I was just using this one for like a month and a half, trying to finish it up. Actually longer than that. It had to be at least 2 months. Every time I thought I was done, there was more in it. And finally, yesterday, the second to last day of 2022, I got it all. I finished it all. No, I'm not going to cut it open. I am not one of those people that is that dedicated to getting every single little bit of it. And I can't do it again. I can't. But this is actually one of my all-time favorite foundations. It just makes my skin look flawless. So probably will repurchase this in the future. Would like to go through some of my other foundations first. But this is a fantastic product. I really love it. And for $40, it's actually not as bad as some other foundations out there. So I really like this. Last but not least, I don't want to forget about these guys. I used up 2 little perfume minis. They're both from Replica. We have Beach Walk and we have When the Rain Stops. And I actually have travel sizes, like the bigger ones of both of these because they are fantastic scents. And again, I made it a goal to use up more of my perfume minis, and I would just get so sick of the ones I was trying. So I am proud that I used up 2. 2 is better than none. And, first 6 months of 2023, I'm using up more. So you just watch. So I'm going to go ahead and add up the value of all of these items to let you know the overall amount that I used up in the last 6 months of 2022. And then again, we're going to compare that to what I used up in the first 6 months. It's going to take me a little while to calculate all this. And I will say a lot of it doesn't have any value, right? So the little itty tiny baby travel sizes, free samples, those don't have any value, but I still wanted to use them up. I still thought it was important to get through them. So we're going to take a break. I'm going to go add all this stuff up and then we will be back. Okay, guys, took me like an hour, but I added up how much value is in all these products. Now, there was a lot of sample size products, so they had no value, which was, it's always a little disappointing. You're like, but I used it and it was great. It should have some value. And, it does if you want to get down to the nitty gritty, but I did not want to calculate the value of some of these things. So just as a reminder, the first 6 months of 2022, I ended up using $642.99 worth of products, which I was blown away by. I was like, there's no way I'm going to beat that for the last 6 months. Like, I really didn't think I would, even though I used a lot of stuff. I used a lot of minis, so I was surprised when I calculated, and I ended up using $1,022.48 worth of product in the last 6 months of the year. So that is a difference of $379.49. That is a huge difference. So I'm really excited that I was able to use up more than $1,000 worth of product. But it just kind of goes to show me once again that I don't need to buy anything else. I already have replacements for all this stuff and probably then some. Plus the amount of samples I have should keep me going for a while. So I'm hoping the first half of 2023 I can use up even more in products, but we will see. I hope you enjoyed this video and I will see you all in the next one. Bye.